Listen, what's going on, guys? It's FaZe Adapt. This is Road to Phase 1. I'm going to be on the show later talking with Tico, Apex, Fact City, and Seabass. So enjoy the show. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hello.
What up, everybody?
I love seeing Adapt, man. It just makes my day better automatically. My man's spinning around on a scooter already. Like,
That was
let's
a
go.
surprise to me. They just showed me what the stream was gonna look like. I said, "What are you guys setting up a go-kart studio?" And they said, "Yes." I was like, "All right, bro."
Well, we're back. Seabass,
it looks
Fact City,
good. We're
episode
back.
2.
Let's go. We're here.
Well, we're back.
Welcome to
We're
the
back.
show.
We're back, but we're just getting started. Today's actually the day. Last week we were just setting the tone, giving the announcement, letting people know what was to come. Today it actually starts. Today we give the marching orders and we say go. Today's the exciting part. That's when it all kicks off.
So today we are going to be going into the rules about the Phase 1 challenge, how you can really actually try out. As you can see, the tryouts are open now. We're about to get to that. I want to give a quick recap if anyone missed last week. What Phase 1 is the largest recruitment challenge ever done, and the largest one that we've ever done. If you guys have been here, you've seen us do Phase 5 in the past, where we brought in 5 people, including Fact City from 2020. So this year, we're doing a massive challenge open to the, I don't want to say the whole world. You can go to FazeClan.com/phase1 to see if you're eligible. Hopefully you would be eligible, though. And the winner of this challenge is not only going to join FaZe Clan, they can also win $1 million signing bonus. $1 million. $1 million signing bonus. Fact City, you should have tried out this year.
What I'm saying.
$1 million signing bonus.
Like $1 million in crypto. It's
crypto.
crazy.
And then we're going to have a brand new Nissan GTR for the winner. So you're getting a new... Fact City also got a new car. Your car was sick last year, but this year,
GTR.
taking it up. Nissan
crazy.
GTR. And then a
I know something
$250,000
about that too.
and then a
Let's talk to him.
$250,000 signing bonus from G Fuel sponsorship. So $1.25 million, a brand new Nissan GTR. Registration is live now. FazeClan.com/phase1. Don't miss it. We're about to dive into the details right now.
We're about to tell you all about it, but first, we got a lot of things to show you today. So not only we're walking through the open challenge, we're walking through what you're going to need to do. Obviously, we see a lot of questions from the community last week. What do I need to do? How do I do it? All those questions will be answered today. We're going to give it to you as straight as possible so that you know exactly what you need to do to compete for that million in crypto, for that 250 signing bonus, for that GTR, everything you need to do to make the top 120, maybe be the one. We'll get to all that today. In addition, we're getting joined by a couple of our great friends here at FaZe Clan. We got everyone's favorite Swede, FaZe Tico. He's jumping on with us pretty soon. As you just saw, we have FaZe Adapt. He's also going to jump in, as well as we have a special guest today, the Montoya twins, who some of you, if you paid attention to Phase 5's top 20 a year ago, you'll be familiar with them. We're jumping in to ask them a couple questions about what the contest is like and get their perspective as well. So we got a lot of things to get to today. A lot of things. I hope that was clear for everybody.
Let's get
Fact,
it.
you feeling good?
I'm feeling great. I'm ready to go. Guys, registration is still open as well, by the way. FazeClan.com/phase1. Make sure you register now to get a chance at winning Phase 1. This is fucking legendary shit happening.
Can we bring on one of my best friends on the planet? I haven't seen
Okay.
him in a while, Seabass. Let's get it going, Seabass. Bring him in.
Let's do it. All right. Jacob, FaZe Tico, can we get him in?
Woo! I'm fucking winning this shit, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go! Woo!
FaZe Tico's back. Let's go.
What's up, boys? How we doing?
From Sweden.
How we doing?
Brings a smile to my face seeing this, man.
Live from Sweden with the
Oh, it feels
beanie
good
and
to be
everything.
here, man.
How you doing, Tico?
How you
How's
guys
Sweden?
doing?
How's the
It's
cold?
good.
there?
It's cold though. It's cold. It's dark.
I'm cold too, man.
I miss you guys. This is the first time I'm speaking English in a little bit, but I
Oh,
can't wait to
really?
be back, man. Yeah, man. It's only Swedish here, and it's cold and it's dark, and I miss you guys, man.
I only got a
Yeah.
little Swedish. The only Swedish I have is the stuff that you've taught me. I can say jag älskar er. But
Hey, yo,
Wow.
älskar dig.
That's
There
all
we
I got.
go.
That
That's
sounds
awesome.
I
nice.
gotta
You
take some
remember
more lessons sometime soon.
Listen, real fast before we start diving with Tico, I just saw that apparently the Phase One or Phase Clan website's down. So I don't know if all you guys are going to sign up or what, but you guys crashed
Oh,
it.
hold. Oh,
So just keep in mind if it's not loading right now, it might
Oh,
be
man.
down. FazeClan.com/phase1. Keep checking in. When it's back up, we'll let you guys know. But make sure you get registered for this because you can't.
I guess a lot of people are trying to sign up.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be able to sign up if you're not registered.
Everybody,
so
everybody
We'll
wants
get
to
to
it's
Millie.
awkward, Seabass.
Yeah,
All right.
everybody wants that signing bonus.
Listen.
Damn.
Saying.
We'll get you the news
I
as soon as
want
we
that.
have
I
it.
might have to leave and rejoin.
That's what I
Right.
said last week, bro.
I know. I've seen a lot of
Man.
Phase members say that. It is a huge
Man.
gift. It's crazy. But before we, Tico, I've seen you really active on Twitter. I saw you tweeting that you're going to be watching and stuff for Phase One. I know we all have a lot of fun with this every time we do one of these. But what was your first thought when we announced Phase One? And also, like, what are you looking for exactly? Because I know you got your own style. Everyone knows Tico's like, you have your honestly. You know what you're doing. Your style's way cooler than the rest of us. I sat here making pretty lame videos. Tico's always got his Tico touch. He sprinkles on everything.
Clean.
So what are you looking for? What are your thoughts on this challenge this year? What kind of advice can you give? Give these kids what they need to hear.
I mean, so I think for something as significant as this and as big as this is, and hundreds of thousands of people are going to try for this, I think the most important thing is doing your own thing, whatever that may be, whatever direction you're taking, whatever you're into. Do your own thing, be yourself. Most importantly, that's your biggest advantage. Like, you being yourself is your biggest advantage. So like, I would just say, have fun with it, but don't look at too many other people doing their, like, do your thing, find your way, stick to it, have fun with it. Cause at the end of the day, that's what you're going to be able to continue doing for a long period of time. So that, I would say that's my biggest thing. And then a part of just the Phase One as a whole. When I joined Phase back in the days, it was either on like Skype or in a Call of Duty lobby.
Same.
And now in 2022, you get $1 million signing bonus, you get a $250,000 sponsorship, and you get a Nissan GTR. Like, that's a life, like, not even game changing, like, that's life changing, period. So for anyone that's like hesitant, go for it, sign up. I can like, no matter if you win, if you make it to the top 20, top 100, I can guarantee that you're going to be a better creator coming out of it. You're going to learn from this. You're going to grow from this. It's a no-brainer, in my opinion. Like, it's a no-brainer. You just have to go for this. It's a one in a lifetime chance. Sign up, FazeClan.com/phase1. Good luck. Have fun. But yeah, be yourself. Believe in yourself.
Damn, you
100%.
brought me back to our CS:GO days, Tico, which I wish we could
bro.
play. I
Brought me
need you to
back to
come
the
back.
Bro, I
Skype
can't
days.
wait. We're playing this
I
weekend.
need you to come back to America so we can queue up together, bro. I've been missing it.
Facts, facts,
But-
facts.
Listen, I have to say too, Tico is one of the most talented gamers in Phase. He always has been. I don't like to use the word
Very
gamer
true.
too often, but like it fits Tico because I remember first off, everyone knows from the New York house, Tico was the best at Counter Strike. All right,
I
Tico
was the
played
one that put the
Valorant.
house on, honestly.
You know,
honestly,
you were.
everyone was still playing COD. I was like, yo, you got to play CS.
You
Mouse
hopped
and
into
keyboard.
Valorant. You're nasty. When you played Fortnite, I was actually shocked at how good you were at Fortnite.
He was really
too.
good.
Yeah. So
You guys are
since,
gassing me up.
since
I
you know.
legit.
Always
I would
the same.
say if this was a full-on gaming competition, or even with your vlogs, man. Listen, maybe I just have a crush on you, Tico, but I think you would have a good chance winning this if you entered as a non-phase member.
he might
but-
have to.
If there was
I might
anybody,
have to just dip out real quick and really go for this. Like the
If there's-
signing bonus, though.
if there's anybody in phase right now that would leave, try out, and you think could have the best chance to win, who do you think it would be? I would put you in the top. I'm not even capping, but 'cause now that I think about it, I don't know. That's a hard question.
I
What do
mean,
you?
really going for it, I guess, like I just said, you got to believe in yourself. So, yeah, maybe I'd put myself up there, but obviously, someone like Rug is very versatile as well. He's a gamer in core. He might not be gaming as much, but he is a gamer. He makes some of the best real life content out there, switching it up, consistency, always ahead of the game, but also staying true to himself and what he enjoys doing and is good at doing. So I'd say Rug is definitely up there as well. Someone like Nick Merckx, we have some heavy hitters in phase already for sure. So You know, the list goes on. I could probably name a couple more, but yeah, those two for sure would
Nah,
probably
it's
have
a
a
good
good
answer.
good chance
Yeah.
of making it. You know,
I know that if it was if I didn't get in 2011, I would never have gotten in probably at
Yeah, I
any
don't think
point.
it's
But
me.
it's definitely I will as much as that signing bonus and that sponsorship are way bigger than any signing bonus or sponsorship I've ever seen. I'll take my I'll take my chair and I won't leave this. I got the logo everywhere, but yeah.
Nah,
I see the
Uh,
website. Is the website really still down? That's traffic,
I
yo. We
think
have a
it's
lot of
about to
people
be coming
signing up.
back up.
I think
Yeah, I
we're
believe
getting
a lot of
there.
people are trying
Keep
to get
trying,
in and
guys.
get
Don't
signed
give
up,
up.
but
Keep trying. It's gonna be up. It's
It'll
gonna
be
be
we'll
up.
have
up.
It's
it
gonna
back
be
to
up.
you shortly.
Yeah.
We'll have it back to you shortly. But in the meantime, Jacob, while we still got you, we got a couple more questions for you. We'll run through them quickly. So my biggest one is I know that for a lot of people competing in a challenge like phase 1 or phase 5, having their community come along with them for the ride is a really big part of what keeps them going, right? What keeps them inspired to be on the grind, coming up with new content, supporting them. And I think that we all know as phase members, your community that you've been able to foster over the last 10 years is one of the strongest, not just in phase, but on the internet. And my question for you is what advice would you give to someone coming up who may not have an established community? What are the most important things, not in growing their audience, not in growing their numbers, but in growing their community?
It's definitely a tough question because I feel like there's a lot of ways that you can go about growing a
Mhm.
community. I've always tried to, again, trying to stay true to myself.
Yeah.
Talking about, personal things that maybe some people would shy away from, talking about just day-to-day things, kind of letting people in my life in a sense, not with everything, not talking like sharing privacy things, but just in general, like kind of treating them like your friends, like you're hanging out with friends, you're making content for friends, you're letting them know what's happening in your life. So I would say again, being yourself and kind of letting people know that you're just as relatable to them as anyone else would be. Like, we're all people at the end of the day. We share a passion, gaming, the internet, creating content, creating anything of any shape or form. So I think just trying to share that in the most authentic and genuine way possible, whatever that may be for you, whether that's a video, that's streaming, but just trying to be as close to your community as possible for sure is like a big thing. And in my opinion, that's the way I enjoy it the most because you have those people coming back to you like, yo, I really liked what you did that day, or they remember that specific video, or you meet people in person. He's like, yo, that video you did that one time and you talked about that, it really helped. Like, it's from my perspective, that's the coolest thing with this period. When I run into someone and they can mention that specific thing from that specific video that did something for them, helped them, like I don't know. That's just kind of like how I truly enjoy making my vlogs. And I think it goes a very long way building a community based upon, again, the things that you enjoy doing, who you are as a person,
Yeah.
and, staying
100%.
staying as normal as possible while still, obviously, you got to believe in yourself. You got to hype yourself up. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to believe in yourself. So you got to definitely put you up here as well and really, really, really believe in yourself. But never forget why you started. Never forget who you are to your core, and what you enjoy doing. Period.
Yep. 100%.
Absolutely.
Real fast, sorry, because I know Fax, you have a lot to speak on what he just talked about, but the
Yeah.
website's back up, guys.
Beautiful.
Go sign up, faceclan.com/phase1. Get yourself registered so you don't miss this opportunity. One thing we didn't touch on this episode yet, and I know we still have a lot more to talk about, but the top 20 house. We didn't get to it yet. We talked about it last week. Don't forget that part of it, which is going to be so exciting in itself. But once we narrow this down to 100 to 20, we're going to have you guys all move in to the same building and have so much content that you're going to be doing every single day, 24/7 live stream for like 2 weeks straight. I'll be there. Tico will be there. Hopefully, Seabass and Faxi will fly in. We're going to have a bunch of phase members involved. It's going to be a crazy competition. So this is just the beginning. We're going to get to like what the intro of this challenge is going to be right in a little bit, right before, we got one more quick thing to bring on. But after that, just know this is a month-long process where we're going to keep narrowing it down. It's going to get better and better as we go. But Seabass,
Are you ready for the next guest?
I think you could bring him on. Everybody,
Real quick. I got one more question for Tico. One more
Okay.
question. I feel like kind of what
Hit
Seabass
me.
touched on, but I know a lot. I've been already seeing a lot of people talk about this, and coming from you, I know it'd be huge and inspiring. So, what do you have for creators, smaller creators that are going for phase 1? Having to go against bigger creators in their communities. What advice do you have on, for those smaller creators that are going for it? You know, because I know I seen a lot of people talk about, oh, I have no chance. This guy got 100K subscribers, a million. You know, I only have 100. Whatever the case may be. What advice do you have for those, you know, smaller creators?
So I definitely think it can be a little bit discouraging if you're only comparing yourself to big people who might have already, in your eyes, made it. They have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, followers, they have a lot of viewers on Twitch or whatever. But I wouldn't focus so much on that. Like at the end of the day, sure, it might help. You might get a little bit of an easier recognition early on, but at the same time, if you have what it takes, you have what it takes. If you have that energy, you have that vibe, you have the content, you have that drive, you really like have that thing, like you really stand out. You might just be that one talent who wasn't really found yet, but you still have the thing. And like a lot of times that shines through, and a lot of times it can be a better thing to not have really blown up yet or really like, built your thing yet, because the potential can still be like it's still easy to see the potential if it's there. So I wouldn't compare yourself too much to the big numbers, the big views, whatever. Do your thing, show up every day, look for other people for motivation, how you can improve your own content, but don't get discouraged because they get more views or they
Yeah.
got more likes on a tweet. Because at the end of the day, we are going to see your content. There's a lot of people watching, there's a lot of eyes, even when you might not expect it, when you might least expect it. Even if you have 10 people in your stream, you never know when we're in there. You never know when someone sees your clip on Twitch. So
100%.
like just go for it. Try to show up every day. Try and improve every day. And like I said earlier, if you're going for this, regardless of the outcome, you are going to come out a better creator. You are
Yeah.
going to be better. You're going to push yourself. You are going to grow from this. You are going to have more eyes on you. So I know I'm biased. Go sign up and go for this, because no matter the outcome, if you win top 20, top 100, you are going to grow as a creator. You are going to
Yep.
learn a tremendous amount from this. So
And
just have fun with it.
Yeah.
two proofs of that are: one, Fact City. We talked about this last week again. Fact City had maybe a couple thousand subscribers at the very least. We had multiple people with 3, 4, 5 million subscribers that entered that got kicked out. Not kicked out, but they didn't make it to the following rounds because they didn't put in the effort like someone like Fact City did. And like Tico said, I have to go on Google Incognito so no one sees me in their stream
Yeah.
hiding, because
We're in there. We're in there.
I've been
Live's
caught.
here.
I've been
I'm
caught
there,
once or
man.
twice.
I'm
Someone's like, "Yo,
watching."
why is the Apex in the stream? You're about to like." So we're always watching more than you guys know. And on the last point, and I'm gonna lead into the guy. Sorry, Seabass, I'm taking your intro here, but based on what Tico just said, it's a perfect segue. Even if you don't win the challenge, it still puts you on the map. Maybe even not with FaZe, but in other ways. And what better than someone who did not win FaZe 5, that is now one of the most recognizable and loved FaZe members in the history of FaZe Clan, FaZe Adapt. And we're gonna bring his ass on right now and talk about his struggles with FaZe 5 and how he made it after. Let's roll the cute I hope the stuttering's in the video. Let's roll it, please.
People always ask me is how I got here, how I got so far, and I don't fucking know, man. But I love it, and I love it, and I love it, I love it, 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 love it. But I love, and I love it, and I love it, and I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes, yes.
We're back with the
God damn.
Come on.
Adapt.
I
The
love
man.
it so
How are
much.
The man that
Yeah,
makes us all
yeah.
smile. How do you do it, dude? You make everybody laugh. The second you just show up, we love you.
I'm
man.
trying to get
This
a
guy's
straight face.
name-
I was just laughing for the last minute.
You guys can't see his name on Discord. The dumbass came in. His name's Apex Short AFTBH on Discord. Thanks, Adapt. Appreciate
I
it.
wish you would. My goal was to try to get you to see it. I kept changing it while you were talking.
Oh, we saw it.
I just saw
Damn.
Apex Short AFTBH join the call. But how you doing? How's everything
good.
going?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you been?
Good, bro. We're here to talk about phase 1. You got a lot of experience. You were a phase 5 participant. Fortunately, we had to chop you though when you were trying out. But like,
I
let's
lost.
hear about it. How you feeling about phase 1? What can you kind of advice can you give from your experience in phase 5? I mean, you could really speak on this. So let's hear it.
I think like everyone knows, phase 1 is probably the biggest thing we've ever done. You know, just with the amount of exposure that the people competing for it are gonna get, and then the person that wins it is gonna get, along with all the the signing bonus, the GTR, the G Fuel deal, like all of that stuff too. It's huge. Like the Phase 5, this is, I guess it's like a different version of Phase 5. Those are always big things for Phase and just for content creators and the community in general, just trying out for it. And even getting your name out there and getting seen and recognized by whatever it was that you were looking for, what was always big. And that's what really worked out for me. I tried out for the first Phase 5 when I was like, well, how old was I? I had to have been
You're like 16,
15.
17? Yeah.
I had to have been like 15 years old, 16 years old.
It was 9 years ago.
Yeah. So
insane.
yeah, so I was like 15 years old when I tried out. It was the first one, and I made it to the top 100, and I was like, oh damn, okay, cool. So we're gonna keep it pushing. Made it to the top 20, and mind you, this is like we get like 2 weeks, right? We get 2 weeks for the challenge. I'm in school, and my mom only lets me play on the weekends. My mom was really on my ass. She only let me play on the weekends, and only if I had good grades, which was just I had to like finesse a lot. So I got to play 4 days, and everybody else got to play 14. And I was still making it through these challenges. And I got to the top 20, which is like the last stage before the 5 get picked. And I didn't do as good in the other stages. Like it was just a lot harder for me to hit clips in that stage. And then I was like still kind of hopeful because you guys were announcing the winner on my birthday, June 5th.
June 5th. I know your birthday.
And
Sorry about that.
Man.
I was sitting there refreshing the shit on my birthday, and I saw FaZe Hateful introducing FaZe Hateful, and I was heartbroken. Ruined my birthday, by the way. I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
That's Seabass's fault.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Seabass,
man.
thanks.
Just kidding. Hey,
I'm
I'm glad you joined later, all right? Because then you ended up moving into the house.
Yeah.
We had a lot more fun. All right.
Yeah, no. And the thing about just trying out for the challenge, it was fun. It got me, more exposure than I already had. Like everyone was kind of paying attention to all the like people who are in the top 20. And for example, with this challenge, what's cool is, like you said, we're doing a house. So we're doing a whole show in a house revolved around the top 20. So just even making it to that stage will, open a lot more doors for you than I'm sure you will. Then you probably even like more. It'll pretty much bring more opportunity than you know. You know what I mean? Like it'll give you a lot of chances to do a lot of cool stuff, and you'd be surprised.
Yeah, without question. Yeah, like I think the great thing about, what used to be Phase 5, what's now Phase 1, that gets more and more clear every year to the people who participate is it's just as much a selection process for us as it is a platform for everybody else, right? Year over year, it proves to provide such a great start and spark for the people that may not have won, just as much, if not more, than it does for the people who do. And I mean, Alex is living proof of that, right? This is someone who tried out, didn't make it, and still went on to, use the spark that came from that to bring him towards FaZe, to be in the first FaZe house, and obviously still here with us 9 years later is one of our most celebrated members. And there's so many countless stories out there that are similar, where it's just as much as us trying to choose one person as it is providing a platform to every person who tries out. And really every year we try to really highlight that. And that's why my next question for you, Alex, is to kind of put you on the spot. Is there anyone out there in the community that you're looking at to try out?
I don't know about anyone in particular, but what I would be
Or any
looking
type
for,
of person.
like in general, is something different. Like that's what always stands out. Like, you have, the regular content creators, the regular vloggers. There's only going to be one person that wins this. You know what I mean? You're going to have the people who are really good at Fortnite. You're going to have the people with high KDs on Warzone. You're going to have, I want to see like either some sort of blend of like a gamer who also makes a different type of content that, not necessarily I haven't seen before, but has his own twist to it that, makes him stand out from all the other submissions. That's what you really have to go for. You have to try to make yourself, you have to kind of like separate yourself from the rest of them, and, make us want to have you, because you're such, what you do is so rare on the internet. What you do is not seen anywhere. And I know it's kind of a vague thing to try to describe and say, but that's what I'm going to be looking for. Someone who is sort of breaking the barriers of what it means to be a gamer, a content creator, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much it. Like I just want to see
Definitely.
something special.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that's kind of what we're all looking for. And I think, I think we kind of walked through some of the different things we're looking for, but we haven't yet told people what they need to do, right? How they
Yeah.
need to apply. I think it's that
I
time.
think the time's come, Seabass.
I think it's that time.
Everyone's
you know.
waiting to see how they can. I mean, you got to register, like we said, first and foremost, FaceClan.com/phase1. Step 2, though, has not been revealed yet. Fact City.
I think we do it.
Fact City, what are you thinking?
Man, I'm ready.
Launch it? Should we go, Seabass? You want to click the
I
red
think-
button?
You know what? Let's cut straight to it. Let's get the news out there. Let's give it to the people,
All right.
and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it after.
All right. Here's
Let's get it
how.
out.
Here is how you can enter phase 1 officially. Here are the rules. Good luck, everybody.
You want to join FaZe Clan? We're back again looking for the absolute best of the best to join us here on the team. The Phase 1 Open Recruitment Challenge starts right now. So how do you enter? We just want you to tell us in a creative way that speaks to your own brand why you want to join FaZe Clan. And what would you do with $1 million signing bonus? Yeah, $1 million paid fully in crypto by our partners at MoonPay. Within 1 to 3 minutes max, post a piece of content to the social media platform of your choice. Just make sure you use the hashtag FaZe1 with this and everything else you do, and then send us a link on the FaZe1 website. We're taking 100 of your favorite submissions to move on to the first round. From there, those 100 compete for a spot in our brand new Top 20 Content House, where we're streaming 24 hours a day until we find the Phase 1 champion. We like to do things bigger here at FaZe Clan. So the winner's not just getting a spot on the roster and $1 million signing bonus in crypto, courtesy of MoonPay. We're also giving you a brand new Nissan GTR and $250,000 sponsorship from our friends at G Fuel. So look, who's next? You can do it too. Just go to FaZeClan.com/phase1 for all the details.
It's out.
There you
There it
have
is.
it. It's out. It's
How did
out.
you guys? How was I looking?
You look good,
challenge-
Seabass. You
I
have
look
this-
great.
I
You
like
killed
the
it.
custom shirt. Looks
You
looks good.
killed it, but there you go. That is the challenge. It's something a lot different, super easy, but it's a big twist. As you guys seen, a 1 to 3 minute video on any platform. Just why
That's
you should
it.
join FaZe, and it's honestly easy, but you honestly want to do it in your own unique way. Don't be discouraged. You don't have to make a whole 3-minute video. If you can fit everything in a minute and a half, 2 minutes, do it in your way, your style, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for creators, that can
Guys,
stand out.
You got
Right, next.
1 to 3 minutes to show why you should win this. Why you should be a phase member. Why you
Right.
should win $1.2 million and then get in a brand new car. Post it on any platform, like Faxi said. Like I said, last year we had the top 100 people from TikTok, YouTube, whatever. Wherever you post it, make sure you put hashtag phase1. That's all that's important. And make sure that you catch our attention. You got, imagine it's like an elevator pitch. You always hear about an elevator pitch.
It's like
You
the
got 1 to 3
easiest but the
minutes.
hardest thing.
Tank.
It is. It's the easiest. You should have no excuse to not do it. Because all you got to do is sign up and then make a 1 to 3 minute video. But also, don't sleep too much. If you don't catch our attention, and in the first 1 to 2 minutes, I mean, you can't really expect people to sit there throughout the whole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting. So anybody could do it. Get your brains cooking. Think about what you're gonna. I honestly don't even know where I would start, but I would sit down and brainstorm for a couple days for sure about it. But
Definitely.
this needs
I
to be
would
cool.
say,
let your
just on top of
personality
my head, I would say even like I'd rather a well thought, good 1 minute video that just bam in your face attention than dragged out 3 minutes just to make it 3 minutes. So like, do your thing. Don't make it 3 minutes just to add 2 to 3 minute mark. If you can fit it into 1 minute and really like show yourself, I would do that honestly.
That's gonna
But
be interesting.
Easier
seeing
said and
the 1
done.
minute.
Easier said and done.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say too.
Definitely not
um,
easy.
You should keep in mind, like Apex said, within like the first minute, I would say even less of the video, you should already try to have captured our attention. So we don't want to, click off the video or not want to watch. Like within the first minute to 30 seconds, if we're not engaged or intrigued and want to see like what this kid is really up to, then you kind of blew it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you got like 1 to 3 minutes to
Facts.
go crazy.
Facts.
Yeah, it doesn't seem easy, but hey, high risk. I mean, not high risk, high reward, and it's not going to be easy to get there. I mean, listen, everybody like I said, anybody can win this. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to be anything to win. You could be anybody on earth can win this challenge. but you're gonna really have to dial into your creative brain and make yourself stand out. But
And it's
hey,
about showing your personality. You know, last year in phase 5 and obviously previous phase 5s in the past, it was a lot about throwing out rapid challenges and seeing how quickly you could respond, how much time you could put into something. And we wanted to take a completely different approach this time. We want you to show us why you should join phase, what you would do with the signing bonus that we're putting up, 1 million in crypto, 250 from G Fuel, Nissan GTR. What would you do with that money? Why should we pick you? That's it. That's all we need to know.
yep.
And you've
And-
got 2 weeks to send us that video. It's 1 to 3 minutes. It can be 1, it can be 3, it can be whatever you think is best, that fits you, that fits your brand, that gives you the platform to showcase yourself to people who don't know who you are, that shows off the great things about you that people who already do know you love, that think you're great at, whatever all those things are. You got 1 to 3 minutes. That's it. That's all we need.
Yeah, and I just want to reiterate a point again for anyone that maybe is not too familiar with how these things work. After this stage of the challenge, how long do we have? Do we have a? Is it like 2 weeks? I don't. Seabass, do you know? Is it a week
They
or
have
two?
2 weeks. They have 2 weeks.
You guys have 2 weeks to do this, so don't rush. You don't have to figure it out today. You don't have to even figure it out this weekend. But do your thing. Make sure you spend your time wisely. You got 2 weeks to submit the video with the hashtag phase 1, any platform. But what's even, I mean, obviously this is the most important step so you can get to the next stage. But when it comes down to after this stage, 100 of you will be picked. And then we're going to be throwing out challenge after challenge at you guys. You're going to have to be very aware. And like I said, it gets more and more fun when it gets down to the top 20 house. And we're going to be in there with you guys, just doing on a daily basis. So if you even, the experience that is about to come out of this is something you don't want to miss. So just really make sure imagine all it takes you is 60 seconds of your time to change your life forever. So get thinking, sign up, stand out. And I can't wait to see what because I don't even know what I'm looking for. If I'm going to be completely honest, if you guys were to ask me, thankfully we're asking Adapt over here with his
Apex.
with his big brain and big head. I don't know. If someone asked me, bro, I would sit here. I don't even know what I would do. I have no clue where I would even start. But hey, I haven't made content in a long time. You guys are a lot more active than us, so get going, get thinking. Adapt, what would you do? The hell would you do if you wanted to try to win? Kind of, what would you
Yeah.
do in 60 seconds?
Yeah.
You're so stupid, dude. All right, we're never bringing him back on, guys. Look at this guy. See,
Wait,
he would
no,
lose.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Listen, no. Like I said, try to think of off the top of my head. Obviously, you have to put a little bit of thought into it. Actually, no, not a little bit, a lot. But
lot, yeah.
within like the first 20 to 30 seconds of the video, I would have tried to do something wild, something like kind of ridiculous that like would engage whoever it is at phase that is watching that would make them want to sit and hear what I have to say after. Like I would probably take the first minute of the video, the first minute and a half, to show something, do something, and the next minute and a half to sort of introduce myself, talk about where I'm from, why you should pick me. So it's kind of split up into 2 parts. The first minute is like whatever it would be, it would be something fucking wild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You do a good job at making everyone laugh, so I'm sure if we opened your video, we'd be hooked right away. Fact City, I mean, you kind of went through this stage also, so I don't even necessarily remember exactly what this part of the challenge was in phase 5, but I'm sure you obviously had to quickly think of how to get yourself out there. So you got any advice for these guys? That's not something we all said.
Last year we had 3 videos, I believe, we had to make for top 100. So this year it's just a 1 to 3 minute, of how to stand out. Honestly, I would sit down, and if I was doing this right now, I would just brainstorm. That's what I did last year. I sat down. I didn't rush anything. I didn't even film the first day. I just sat, brainstormed everything, and I would kind of do like what Adapt said, to catch our attention for the first minute. Don't come on. I wouldn't probably talk about introduce yourself. I would do some fucking sicko shit or crazy shit, some cool shit, to catch our attention. And then at the end, probably, introduce yourself, tell us what you would do with the 1 million in crypto and why you should join phase. But definitely brainstorm. Don't rush into this. Obviously, there are deadlines, but take your time with this. Perfect this. It's a 1 to 3 minute, and don't forget. Another thing is, I feel like real quick, I have to touch on this. Please, I've seen this happen last year with some homies. Don't register. Please register. There's people that will do the challenges, submit it, or like post it, and they'll do so well, but they didn't register. That's like a must, right?
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
to.
100%.
You
know what,
said
actually,
you said don't register, but then register.
I'm sorry. So don't forget to register.
You
So
know,
I think we know what you meant.
One. Yes.
by the way, on my I use TweetDeck. If anyone else uses TweetDeck, hey, you know how it is. But I have a column that has hashtag phase one. So all day, anytime someone tweets about phase one, it's popping up on my screen. And I've actually thankfully seen a lot of people say, you know, like random people, 0 likes on their tweet. They think no one's looking. Once again, to go back to your point earlier, I see random tweets like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going for phase one this year and I'm going to make it happen. Like I see those all day. Right now, I have I can literally see tweets live right now of people talking about phase one. So just know we're always looking at that hashtag on all platforms. And like Faxi said, don't regret it. I really hope that the winner of phase one is somebody that we can look back at their Twitter and find them and say, you know what? Okay, fine. I'm actually going to register because we're
That'd be
looking at
sick.
someone like you. Yeah. So this is, I think let's just take a question or two, Seabass, from the chat. And then we're going to roll into some other phase five, previous contestants that we're gonna have another segment with. But if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat right now. I'll also start off with one. We answered this last week, but just because I know people are nervous about this, people are asking if you need to show your face in your video. The answer is no, you don't. Again, at the end of the day, if you're gonna keep progressing in the challenge, you're gonna be in a house with the other 19 contestants. Even then, though, you don't necessarily need to show your face, right? But find a way to be creative and stand out. If you don't want to show your face, find a cool mask to wear. Maybe get a yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Apex. I'm sorry, but that would be like one of the things that would be cool that like like would almost stand you out from the others if you had like a bucket on your head and no one knew who you were.
The
you know what I
bucket
mean?
man, bro.
Who is this
Exactly. No, but like we said it too. Dream is one of the biggest content creators on earth. No one knows what he looks like. He has his face that he puts over himself when he goes in. So no, you don't need to show your face. Maybe it even is going to be a better thing for you if you don't. I mean, I would hope that if you join phase, we can at least see you behind the camera. But no, you don't have to. We all hit our face here. I think every one of us didn't show our faces for like the first 2 or 3 years that we made YouTube videos. So it's completely fine, guys. Any other questions? You guys see any questions?
Another question?
Yeah,
I think
let's get
actually
another.
we might be able to come back to the questions a little bit later in the show as well.
Yeah, let's just see the
We're
last.
loading them all up right now.
The last question I see before we'll switch off then is
Let's do
again,
it.
I know we've answered it, but people are saying where to submit, how to submit a video. So again, phaseclan.com/phase1. First step. All the info after that will be sent, I think, to your email. You have a code that it's sent. All the information's on the website and will be sent to you after you sign up. But at the end of the day, the only way to submit your video is going to also be to put the hashtag phase1 and post it on the platform. You're going to take the link and you're going to, again, just sign up. All information will be in your email, but you're going to end up just having to post it with the hashtag phase1.
Yeah,
But
so you
to get
post it to the platform of your choice, whether that's YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of them. Post it wherever you want.
Mhm.
And then after you've registered, in the registration portal, you send us the link to what you
Yep.
post. That's simple.
Exactly. Simple, easy. All you got to do is follow the instructions on the website, guys. Don't skip that step, because even if you make the best video on earth and you didn't sign up, you didn't sign up.
Signed up.
Yeah.
If you want $1 million in crypto, you want $250,000 signing bonus, you want a GTR, you have to sign up before we're able to award you any of those
How do
things.
you
Get the
expect to win all of
GTR.
that? Yeah, Adapt has a
for
GTR.
sure.
Adapt,
It's fun.
you should gift them the wheels that you got on yours with the phase logo. when
Maybe
they
we
win.
could work something out once we get to the top 20.
Let's figure it out.
Actually, no,
Let's
we
figure
for
it-
sure could.
Yeah, no, that Adapt's got the sickest wheels, but it's just, everyone knows you got the GT. You have the whole wrap now, actually.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
like,
we'll go down that route. You're right. But yeah, sign up. Seabass, I always throw it to you, but because I think you got the plan on what's next with the
no
segment we're
worries.
about to go
I
to.
think we're gonna jump to. I think we'd like to answer some more questions, but first we have another special guest. So we should thank Alex and Tico for joining us before we bring them on, guys. Really, I think the information you guys shared and the advice you guys gave is really gonna help some people out. So we'll certainly welcome you guys back on at any time as we're on for the next couple
missed-
months.
I missed
I'm
you
looking
guys.
forward
of
to it.
course.
I'm looking forward to seeing all the content. Like I really am. I'm stoked to see what people are gonna come up with in a 1 to 3 minute video to really make it happen. Because I feel like we're gonna see some cool entries.
Yeah, I'm really hyped, to be
excited.
honest. I don't know what to
I'm
expect.
excited.
Alex,
Same.
what are your final words?
Yeah, if I had to leave it on any note, I would just try to stress again how important it is just trying out for the challenge and just putting up a response. Like we said, it's a 1 to 3 minute video. You could do it any way you want. Even if you don't make it to the top 100, it will open a lot of doors for you, bring you a lot more opportunities than you didn't. And you're not risking anything if you don't make it. You know what I mean? And
You have nothing to lose. You
I-
have,
I'd
you
hate
have
to
really
not
nothing
mention
to
this.
lose.
like,
I
and
hate to not mention this before they leave, but one of the people who put up a Phase 5 submission video 9 years ago, just like you did, Alex, that just recently joined FaZe Clan is Rops,
Yeah.
our new
Oh.
Counter-Strike
Pro.
player.
CS player.
no
Our new
way.
Counter-Strike player.
He tried
Yeah.
out for Phase 5 9 years ago.
He
the
was a
first one?
sniper. He was a sniper.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's
Ryzen Rocks.
I
wild.
didn't even know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did
That's
not know
sick.
that either. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
yeah,
our new
just-
star.
Just go for the challenge, try it out, have fun, and maybe one day we'll be teammates.
Yes, sir.
You never
Adapt,
know where it'll take
Tico.
you.
We gotta all get together soon. So, and obviously, Seabass and Fax too. Please, let's have a nice meeting in LA. Let's all meet there in the very near
Yes.
future. We'll get there when we go down the
Yes.
challenge. Thank you guys. Adapt. Good moves on
Yeah.
the scooter too. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Apex.
Tico, we like the
Good luck,
Swedish at the
everybody.
beginning.
Thank you for having me.
Love you
Phase
Bye,
guys.
out.
guys.
Love you
See you
guys.
guys soon.
Take care,
Bye,
boys.
y'all boys. Apex is so short.
Yep. Thanks, Adapt.
He had to stick that in.
When he said if I could leave it on one note, I thought he was gonna say Apex short, but he actually took it. All right, let's roll it.
So now we're rolling in our finale of our Rising Stars series, brought to you by McDonald's. We partnered with McDonald's to feature the up-and-coming gamers who made a name for themselves and went for the Phase 5 last year, and we're here, the Montoya Twins. Let's take a look at their best moments.
What's up, guys? We're the Montoya Twins. I'm Maya. And I'm Micah. And we're twin content creators.
They want me to miss, but that's a wish.
Let's name him or her.
But either way it go, boy, that's a swish.
Before I ride my brothers, plead the fifth. Please, your honor. Bet I seen snakes in the grass like a Genesis. Been a young stunner since 6. I really is. Rockstar, baby, all the ladies.
Adios,
wanna get-
amigos.
We are back.
Hey,
We are
you
back.
guys are.
Hello,
guys are
Montoya
here?
Twins. They're
You guys
back.
Our rising stars.
We're
How you guys doing?
here. We're good.
Good.
How are you guys?
Doing great.
Good. I remember this. I remember this setup from last year.
Yeah.
We got a 6 setup split down the middle.
Thank you.
Welcome
yeah, we're
back,
right
guys.
next to each other.
Welcome back. So yeah, we're here with the McDonald's Rising Stars. We have a little segment we want to talk about. Again, we've been really bashing in this point that you don't have to win Phase 5 or Phase 1 now to be successful, right? Montoya Twins were also a contestant in the top 100 along with Faxi last year. They, I never saw your guys' channel before then. Obviously, you guys have your own fan base that's very supportive, but it was really cool to see them join the competition last year. So welcome back, and we want to just hear right off the bat before we get into the serious stuff. Since we're here on the McDonald's segment, what's your guys' favorite meal at McDonald's?
Please
Okay,
answer this
so-
right, please.
We're twins, so we share everything. But I get 2 burgers, and I get a 10-piece chicken McNugget,
There
and
you
then
go.
we split it.
Valid.
One burger,
That's
5
good.
nuggets.
That's valid.
That's fair.
That's a
That's
good deal.
perfect. Actually, the nuggets are just insane.
What
the nuggets
sauce,
and the
though? What
fries are
sauce?
insane.
Okay, so I'm a big hot mustard fanatic and buffalo sauce. I like
Ranch.
buffalo and barbecue. You
I
would
never
not
had
No
like
ranch?
mustard. Ranch.
Wait, what? Wait, hot mustard?
Hot mustard.
mustard.
And my
Good.
grandma.
That
My
didn't
grandma.
exist.
Yes, it's
No,
not
they
here.
took it away over
It's
here.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
here in Texas. So in New Mexico, our hometown, they still have it. So my
Ah.
grandparents always collect a bunch and then bring me some.
Wow. Oh, that's
That's good
clutch.
service. Do you
I
guys
got
have sweet
ranch.
and sour? That's my go-to. I
Okay,
don't know if that's just a Canada thing.
I
That's
can't
no
I
Canadian
like
sauce outta
sweet
here.
and sour, but not with my meat. I don't know. I can't.
That's
I
fair.
like
I
spicy.
respect
like
that. I respect
spicy,
that. That's fair.
yeah.
Barbecue's the way to go, to be honest. That's my go-to.
Oh, yeah.
Barbecue.
That's a safe
100%.
choice. I did
Right.
the
Well-
barbecue and the buffalo all in one.
I honestly
Okay.
am down for is it called a mukbang or a mukbang or whatever it is? But whatever it is, I'm down for chicken
Muk-
McNugget version. However you say
100
it.
chicken nuggets. We've done the 100 chicken nuggets.
Uh,
mukbang, so we need
I
to
would
do
love
that.
to. It'd be a good excuse. All right, but you like we said, you guys are here from Phase 5, so a lot of people want all the advice and all the tips that they can get. So as other successful people in the challenge from last year, well, first off, let's hear a little more about you guys too. So what can you guys give a little background on who you are, and then also what your experience was like before and into phase 5, and then life after phase 5?
So I was born first, but I'm Maya.
Oh.
I'm Micah. If you haven't noticed by now, we're twins, so we were in the womb together. Came into the world together. And we've been doing everything together ever since. I started on Musically because Micah downloaded it by accident, thinking it was like a Pandora or a Spotify. And she's like, download it and figure it out for me. And I was like, okay. So I downloaded it and I was like, oh, people are like posting stuff on this. So we were on the app when it like first came out. So we blew up fairly fast because no one was posting on it. And then it got us into the social media world that we had no idea about because when we were younger, we were not allowed to have social media. Like our dad had us learn the books of the Bible just to get Instagram. So now it's our work. But yeah, for
that's crazy.
Musically, it stemmed into us. We actually streamed on YouNow. I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't think it is. We used to stream on that after school all the time, and we had no idea what we were doing. We would just like stream us eating and stuff. What we do now, pretty much. And that resulted into us posting YouTube videos, and we had no idea that this was like actual business or anything. So we were just posting like once a month whenever we felt like it, until it became an actual job. So yeah, now we're here. And we started streaming like a year and a half ago. We started streaming, I think it was a month or two right before the phase 5 challenge got announced last year.
Right.
Yeah, we had no idea, like we were
Like it was
not in
perfect
gaming.
timing.
Like we
Yeah.
were brand new to the gaming industry, streaming and everything. So we just like full on threw ourselves in there.
That's
That's
how I heard of
incredible.
you guys. I heard of you guys last year when you guys were competing with me and obviously everybody else going for it. And I seen you guys. I think you guys make top 100, right?
We made top 20.
Top 20.
Yeah. Okay, because I remember.
Oh
scouting.
yeah, what I said 100. You're right.
Yeah.
Nah,
But I
100%.
remember scouting, and then I remember always, peeping the streams and seeing you guys. So that's sick.
I mean, trust
Yeah,
me,
no,
me and Seabass. Yeah, Seabass. We watched every video. You remember when we saw them? We talked a lot about it.
Yeah, but I didn't realize you had just got your start. So obviously, it's not something that you'd been really doing for a long time. That's pretty incredible. I'm really curious to know, like, did you even think that before you had got started, did you think that creating content in this way is something that would be an option for you? I know it wasn't like exactly your background or even getting into gaming. Like, are these things you thought you had wanted to do, or did it really just kind of happen?
It just fell in our
because
because
Yeah.
when we were growing up, we have the videos still. They're so embarrassing. But we'd always like go into our computer room and just make fake YouTube videos. Like when we were like 8, 9, 10, like we'd do like a iPhone case collection and we'd save them and we wouldn't post them anywhere. They're just for us to have.
Mm.
So we were always interested in like being on the camera and sharing our relationship and personality with people. But no, this was never an idea for us. We were like, we're gonna go to college, we're gonna run track. I'm gonna be a
Damn.
neonatal nurse, like I'm gonna be a PT, a massage therapist, something. Yeah, this is school was like our main priority growing up. Like we were in National Honor Society, straight A's. Yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
were in like all the clubs. Like
You guys are seem like you got, your whole thing together. Your whole life is
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's
absolutely
impressive.
not. No. I'm glad.
Don't be humble. You
No,
just
no,
you
no.
just literally proved it, but all right.
No.
About
You
that.
should see our life behind the scenes. Oh my goodness.
No,
I'm
that's
glad
awesome.
I can't even get her ring light to work. Yeah, I can't even get my ring light to work for
Okay,
the most
Tico's-
important stream.
Tico's camera wasn't working for the first 10 minutes. That's just how it always happens.
It
Technology
always
does it.
happens when something important is going on.
Yeah.
It never happens like for our stream or nothing.
That's exactly
100%.
what Nico was just saying too. Technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Love
but first off, like I said, you guys have been crushing it. So we've also been following since after. So thank you guys for entering last year. We hope to see what you guys can maybe want to do this year. We'll see if you guys enter back again. I don't know. I know you guys are very busy people, so we'll see. But we appreciate you guys coming back. And like we said, it's very important for people to hear. Since this challenge is a little different, like we talked about a lot on this episode, it's only 1 to 3 minutes to really stand out. So you guys did a great job of it. I have a literal memory of watching you guys' video. And like right away, we put it in the Google Sheet, put them in the top 100 when I saw your video. So I don't remember how you guys did that, but you were able to hook us from the beginning. So what is your advice to people if they want to, take advantage of that 1 to 3 minute open challenge? Like, how would you hook someone to continue to watch your video? Or what do you think you would do?
my gosh, we didn't even know what we were doing. We were just like, we're just gonna do it because it's like what's the worst that can happen? Like we were already not in phase, so like it's might as well just try, you know. So we were just like, let's just show them who we are. Like just talk about who we are as people, what's important to us, and what
Just
we're
be
about.
authentic.
Yeah, just be
As
authentic.
cheesy as that sounds.
I think that's really what's gonna show this year because y'all are doing that whole live stream thing. So like people's true colors are gonna show.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that fake their personality online versus how they
Yeah.
are in person. So it's like you should just be completely authentic when you
jump.
you submit. Yeah.
I would say be optimistic because, like, always expect the unexpected. Never know what face is gonna throw at you. I know we were on our toes the entire time that the challenges were going on. Like we were running back and forth, like staying up hours and hours just editing. I would say don't get too comfortable. It may seem like you have a lot of time to complete a challenge, but you never know like what obstacles might come up. Like for us, we had so much stuff planned, but we were snowed in, so it got canceled. We couldn't get a hold of certain people to like get stuff planned and stuff like that. So I would just always be on your toes and don't get comfortable. Yes.
No, I think that's great advice. Yeah, and really good perspective too. You know, I think I actually remember that in the top 20. I believe we were trying to call you guys at some point and you didn't have any internet at one point. I think you took a call from a car.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
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 Dragged us in. We were
Yeah.
we were at the Starbucks parking lot trying to get Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
'cause we were traveling.
Well,
Yeah,
it
well,
worked out for you guys.
No,
Yes, but it was, like,
absolutely.
I don't regret doing it at all. It was the best experience ever.
Oh yeah, we went into it. My thing is my negative trait is that I like to think the absolute worst will happen, so that when it does, I'm not disappointed. So I was already going
Good.
into it with like, we're not even gonna make top 100. So when that happened and then we made top 20, I was like, whoa, what the heck? So I'd say if you're doubting yourself because you're going against all these intimidating like gamers, even if you're not a gamer, like just do it because you never know what's gonna come of it. We had so many people reach out to us. We made so many friends through the challenges that we still talk to this day. So many brands sent us stuff. We had gaming orgs that reached out to us after the fact, and we got a lot of press out of it. So I'd say do it regardless, because you never
It's
know
a-
what will come of it.
It's a win-win, and that's what we were talking about. You know, whether you win the challenge or you're just going for it in general, the publicity you get from it is amazing. I mean, look at you guys now. You guys didn't win it last year. You're here now with us. But I do want to dive in. Any big inspirations that have a big impact on you guys? You know, whether it's content creators, you know, YouTube vlog streamers, anybody. And then what advice do you guys have, you know, for female content creators who want to follow your guys' footsteps and do what you guys are doing?
You want me to get the first question?
Go for it.
Okay, it's funny that you asked that, Faxity, because I would say you're one of our inspirations as far as a streamer goes. because I know
You
you're
did
like,
it!
oh, he's here. That's why she's saying that. But
Do
there's
see you guys pop in my stream. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
I
have
go
these
and
streams
say
every now and
hi to
then, and you inspire us because we were in the same predicament you were. We were given the same opportunities you were,
And you were even
managed-
a smaller creator than we were.
Yeah. You've managed to make this big name and brand for yourself, and it's awesome to see you up here with all the FaZe guys, the OG guys.
Thank you guys. You guys are about to make me cry. I actually appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Seriously.
Of course.
It's been an absolute pleasure catching up with you guys, really hearing more about your story. Hope we'll see you out there again this year. Really looking forward to that.
Good luck to everyone.
We're excited.
Yeah,
I'm
no-
excited to like watch.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, me
yeah,
too.
And it was nice to catch up again. And I know, you know, hopefully we'll see you guys around LA and in the, you know, if you guys are ever in the area. I know you guys are in Texas, right?
yes, sir.
Okay.
In the middle of nowhere.
I mean, hey, a lot of people are going to Texas nowadays, but if you guys do visit, we'll see you out here hopefully soon. But thank you guys for coming back. Hey, we all owe each other, everyone on this Discord, McDonald's mukbang. So chicken
Absolutely.
nuggets, get them
Chicken
ready.
nuggets.
Always down.
Thank you guys, and yeah, this
Thank
is-
y'all.
Yeah,
this was a
thank
lot
you
of
as
fun.
well to McDonald's for giving us the opportunity to sit down with you. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
Phase
Appreciate
up.
you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate you guys.
Bye, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right, let's wrap
We
this
got a
up,
few
guys.
more- we got a few more things for them. We got a few more things, including the
Oh,
giveaway, too.
giveaway. I'm stupid. The best part, Seabass.
Free.
Yeah.
Oh, you just set me up to do my free thing, but my voice,
We got
my voice, my voice can't do it anymore, dude.
Well,
actually
we got the.
I just saw someone in the chat ask. I can't do it, but
got
it's
it.
How
free.
about, let me hear from Faxity. Let me hear from the big
Dude,
facts.
I can
Here.
try, bro. He's like, "Free!" Like
I can't do it. I can't do it for you, but check out my wall.
Oh, I can't look at that. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. You've actually grown.
anything. Free.
I can't do it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but nah, I can't do that noise
That
anymore.
camera angle look, he had you looking short as hell, though.
All right, my guy. Come on, Fact City. guy-
I'll stop.
I'm
Get
kidding,
to
I'm kidding.
get to the giveaways, baby.
No, let's
Let's get
just
to
do
them.
the giveaway, Seabass.
Well, we got the giveaway,
getting
but we should
roasted
answer
here.
some more questions too. You
All right,
know?
let's do it.
So I think it's important that we get to some questions.
Let's get it.
I'm ready.
Pick your favorite, Seabass. Now I see a lot of free in the chat. I like it. I like it. Thank you, guys. Those are my
So-
guys right there.
Of course. So a lot of the questions that we were getting, I think we addressed some of them at the top of the show. We'll continue to address them. Is can I enter even if I'm not a gamer? Do I stand a chance? And again, we can't underscore that enough. We are looking for anything, everything and anything. We're looking for anyone on the internet who within a minute to 3 minutes can best tell us why we should pick them to be on the team. That's it. That's what we're looking for. If you are a talented gamer, we're looking for you. If you're a great content creator, we're looking for you. If you're funny, we're looking for you. If you're a great streamer, we're looking for you. If you can write comedy sketches, we're looking for, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're good at as long as you show it to us. That's all we're looking for.
We used this example last year, and it's not a negative, it's a good thing, but there was somebody in the top 100 that was making rugs. Like, that's how he got to the top 100. He's making custom rugs, like the one I have right there. So he made it. We had people just making TikToks. We had people like Faxley who were Fortnite streamers. We have everybody. So you're right, Seabass. Again, we're beating that point in, but there was nothing.
Yeah, no, it's important.
Yeah.
Just be you.
Faxley, pick a question out for me. I mean, I maybe you got some of your fans in the Twitch chat for sure. So
Let
if
me
you see it,
see, let me
if you see any
see.
questions, let's get you on one of them.
Let's see. I feel like we already answered this one. Do I need to have a TikTok or Twitter to enter? I feel like it doesn't matter whether you're TikToker, YouTuber, streamer, anything. You're a rapper. You can be a rapper on SoundCloud, bro. Making music on SoundCloud, whatever it is you do. It doesn't matter. You can have just a Twitter, Instagram. That's how you make a video on there, 1 to 3 minutes, and submit it. And just be yourself. Stay true to yourself. I know we've repeated this so many times, and I'm gonna keep repeating it to let you guys know.
Yep.
Stay authentic, stay real. Because they had mentioned in previous with the show, that top 20 when you're there, it's all gonna be live. So there's no it's live. You can't here we're live. There's no no fake shit. So just keep it real and keep stay true to yourself. Make that 1 to 3 minute video.
100%.
And give it your fucking all.
And this is a good question on that note too. Like, will the visa and flight be sorted for my top 20? I've heard a lot of people, asking questions about how the top 20 is going to work, right? And obviously, it's a little bit dependent on the country that you're in. So our first answer to these things is always to check out the terms and conditions that are on the website when you sign up. But your baseline question of are we going to provide the flight? Absolutely. We're going to be picking the top 20 with far enough time in advance to know that we'll be able to communicate and coordinate with those people to take the time out of their lives to come and be part of the show. We're not just going to tell you need to be there tomorrow and get on a plane and figure it out. Of course, those things will be handled by us with plenty of time to make sure that everyone's able to coordinate it within their lives. Obviously, again, that's dependent a little bit more on how old you are and where you live, so I can't directly answer the question. The terms and conditions on the website will best do that. But to directly answer the question of will the flight be covered? Of course.
Yeah, and for any minors, I guess you'd say, people under the age of 18, if you need someone to be traveling with you, we will figure that out with everyone.
We will accommodate
so
a plus one.
Yeah,
we
any
will
parents,
we will do everything we can to accommodate your trip.
Any parents watching, don't worry. We will figure it out with you guys. It will be a conversation with anybody that is going to get to that stage. I like that you're asking though about the top 20. That shows me that you got confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
So let's get it. But let's just remind everyone before getting there, there's a top 100 also, and the way to get there is what we just announced a little bit earlier, which is the open challenge. Again, if anyone missed it, 1 to 3 minute video. 1 to 3 minutes.
Let's run it back. I think we should run the video back to give it to everyone again.
All right, let's do one more time. If you missed it, here it is. This is how you enter phase 1.
We're back again looking for the absolute best of the best to join us here on the team. The phase 1 Open Recruitment Challenge starts right now. So how do you enter? We just want you to tell us in a creative way that speaks to your own brand why you want to join FaZe Clan. And what would you do with $1 million signing bonus? Yeah, $1 million paid fully in crypto by our partners at MoonPay. Within 1 to 3 minutes max, post a piece of content to the social media platform of your choice. Just make sure you use the hashtag FaZe1 with this and everything else you do, and then send us a link on the FaZe1 website. We're taking 100 of your favorite submissions to move on to the first round. From there, those 100 compete for a spot in our brand new Top 20 Content House, where we're streaming 24 hours a day until we find the FaZe1 champion. We like to do things bigger here at FaZe Clan. So the winner's not just getting a spot on the roster and $1 million signing bonus in crypto, courtesy of MoonPay. We're also giving you a brand new Nissan GTR and $250,000 sponsorship from our friends at G Fuel. So look, who's next? You can do it too. Just go to FaZeClan.com/FaZe1 for all the details.
All right.
There it is.
If you missed it, there it is again. This video is also going to live live on our YouTube channel. So if you need to go back and look at it again, if you feel like you forgot something, you can go back on our YouTube channel and find this video. But that's it, Seabass. What's the Seabass?
As simple as
reiterate the most important step that we can't reiterate enough. What is it, Seabass?
Register. We need you to register if you want to win this competition. If you want to be considered for this competition, you need to go to FaZeClan.com/FaZe1 and register.
And by the way, there already is no reason to not register. Everyone should register anyways. But I just got word that also, you guys see the setup behind me? You see my room? I'm not trying to flex it. All right. You know, thank God I got a nice setup. I love it. It was built out by a beautiful man named Tariq. All right. And I'm saying is if you sign up to register, there's a chance I'll just say they're gonna get mad at me for saying it this straight, but there's a chance that you win something like this just for registering. So you should register anyways because you want to join FaZe, you want to win, you got to register. And for everyone that registers, you're automatically going to be entered to win something like this, if I have to be honest. So don't sleep. That's a little secret for anyone that made it to the end, but register, get ready, get brainstorming on your 1 to 3 minute video. It's going to be due in 2 weeks from today, I believe. And then we are going to be going through them on this show. We're going to be watching. So guys, don't miss out. Don't sleep. Fact City, you didn't sleep last year. You're here. I'm very glad you didn't sleep. It's proof again. So I think we're gonna wrap this up though. We'll be back next Thursday. We had a great time.
Let's give them the details. We got to give them the details on how to win the giveaway, I think.
Oh, I keep forgetting the giveaway. Fine. That giveaway was the one I just talked about. This room. Just sign up. Worry about that later. But we got a weekly giveaway. I think that we're gonna be doing. So we have a giveaway today. Seabass, you got the details. They're on the screen.
Yeah, the details again, they're on the screen. To win this week's giveaway, we need you to join our Discord, discord.gg/FaZe. All the information will be right there. Our Discord is actually a fantastic place to be for the competition itself, whether you're looking to get your name out there or find some people to help you or meet some new friends. It doesn't matter. The Discord is actually the best place to go to really find some new people to talk about the contest or to really get some help with it. So I would go there anyway. But if you want to win this week's giveaway, that's where you've got to be. So discord.gg/FaZe.
Some people were asking on Twitter if there's a Discord for FaZe1. So like Seabass said, there's a lot of that stuff going on in that Discord as well. There's people chatting. If you want to talk to other people that are also entering the challenge, join the Discord server, go to the FaZe1 tab and go at it. Have fun. And all the info is always going to be there. And every week here Thursday as well. But go win some FaZe merch. Win some FaZe merch. All right. Put on that logo. Get ready for your challenge. Let's go. I'm excited.
And guys,
so
you want to write? You want me to let them know?
It's all you. It's all you, Big Facts.
Listen, before we take off, guys, do not forget. Register, bro. I can't say it enough.
I don't think we said it enough.
That's what I'm saying. Before you go out, make that video and it possibly blow up and you not be registered. So make sure you register. FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. Register today, right now. Like, take a second and go register so we can watch your submissions. And I can't wait to see everyone's submissions. I'm sure Apex and Seabass are excited. We're gonna be watching, looking out for the best.
100%. 100%. Don't miss it. The website was down today because people were trying to register. So you never know. You got a limited time. There's a couple. It says on the website how many days are left of registration. Don't sleep on it. Go register. And that's it. We're leaving you with that. Thank you guys. Seabass and Faxi, I love you. It was nice again. We'll be back. We'll be back next Thursday. We'll have some more special guests. We had a fun time with Adapt and Tico. Thank you to them for coming out. And the Montoya twins, who are amazing. Thank you for coming out as well. We got some more people coming up. We got some surprises next episode.
We got some great stuff every week.
Every
we're
week.
we're going to continue to try and answer as many questions as we can. We're going to continue to look at the community, who's putting their name out there, who's doing a great job. Submissions might not be due for 2 weeks, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be seeing pretty quickly
We're
over the
watching.
next week who's put their name out there and
We're
who's
watching.
putting that content out there. Obviously, your final submission might not be due, but that doesn't mean you can't start to make a name for yourself along the way. So we're going to be paying a lot of attention to it. We'll come back again this time next week and every week for the next 13 weeks. In addition, if you need any more information, you got it all on the website. But if you need any more information other than that, our Twitter, our Instagram, those are the best places to find more. Or you can go to our Discord, discord.gg/phase, phaseclan.com/phase1. We got it all for you. Any type of question you could possibly have, we've got it for you on the website, phaseclan.com/phase1.
Don't sleep. Don't regret it, boys. We love you, boys and girls. Love you guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. Phase up. Good
Now,
luck.
phase
The
the fuck
challenge is
up.
out there. Everybody,
Good
go
luck.
brainstorm. Get going.
Hey,
We'll see you guys
good
next
luck.
week.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
We love you guys.